Pardon an interruption, this is Troy Hill with the Star Chronicles. If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. First of all, it's free. There's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you, so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many, many more. You can also make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. So if you're interested in making your own podcast, download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started.
This is Brian.
This is Casper.
Yo, this is ED.
This is Darius Lewis.
This is Troy Hill, and you're listening to the Knights at the Sound Table.
Strip club voice. And
I'm letting them know that they're listening to the night.
Nights
Knights at the Sound Table.
We sitting at the table, son.
Yes. I might also add in that Brian's the only person got a Tinder profile pic and stuff on his thing here.
How's we gonna get through a podcast, man? Cause we be dying
All you know.
Yeah, was that Ric Flair in the background?
we going in the realms that I'm not familiar with. You 50 years old with some skinny jeans and shit.
I'm not physically designed to wear skinny jeans.
Yeah.
I would need to have like skinny jeans, like a kangaroo pouch down there. Because I couldn't wear them any other kind of way.
It's not. Because like it was saying, with your mind, we can still do a lot of stuff until we actually get out there and try to do it. Yeah. And then you like,
it is different. It's so different.
I
mean, like I was telling you earlier, man, I ain't played basketball for 5 years. I just do one dunk test once a year when I change the age. I can still dunk, but it hurts like hell landing. I mean, this year I might have to hang on the damn rim and then have somebody bring me a ladder. Because I ain't got that. I ain't got that get up and go no damn more, man.
But and see, in a couple of years you won't even try it because then you'll be closer. Like me, I don't even try to touch the net no more. It's like I ain't. They be like, you got a nice jumper still. I ain't even jumping off the ground.
Man, so
it's flicking the wrist.
That's the hardest thing, though, isn't it? Which I think this is a great topic: explaining and trying to describe what you could do to your kids.
Yes,
because my son just doubts what my jumping ability was at that time. He doubts it. I mean, that's the one thing I could do was jump.
Yeah.
You know, at that time.
Yeah, me and Darius was talking about this a few weeks ago.
Yep.
Like, man, Troy had some springs, like,
right,
man.
Yeah, but I started high school at 5'8", man, and my body started growing all goofy and shit. Man, I was uncoordinated as shit. You know, all I could do was jump.
Right.
That's it. I mean, I didn't put all the other stuff together until I got into my 20s, man. You know, I wasn't blessed with like Vaughn and like being, grown up in, man body and shit like at 8.
Man body.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's just crazy with the whole just sports thing, trying to explain to your kids or even try and get them into sports because it's hard getting kids into sports these days. Like us, it was seemed like it was nothing else to do. Like with me, shit. I mean, I would try any damn thing just to keep me so I could be out and not be at home 24/7.
Right.
That was like where I could escape and shit.
Yeah.
Man, you know what else too? The cost, man. I was trying to get my boys into karate, man. It was gonna be like $375 for all three of them. It's gonna be like $375 a month. It was high, man.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's too much.
You better get them that Dolomite training.
Man,
all that stuff. Yeah, it ain't cheap.
No, but it's like different, for my perspective at the sports thing, because everyone knows me. My mom was protective as shit, so anytime I would have went out for any damn sport that they had, back at that time just to do something.
I'm gonna speak on that. Troy ain't lying because we lived in the same neighborhood, and I didn't know that house had kids.
no, serious. No,
I lied. Like they live over there. What? So yeah, she was protective. They was protective, man.
Yeah, you might see me peek out the window and shit. I see you guys walking by.
Yep,
you and Dre and Harley. Yep. I'll be like, damn, there they are. And sometimes you guys will see me. I try and duck.
What was she protecting you from?
Troy ain't lying though. He is not lying.
No, that's
what
true.
Was she protecting you from?
I don't know,
the
really.
World.
I mean, well, I always think it has to do with because my father died before I was born in a work accident. And my mom. And then they buried him. She found out she was pregnant with me like a couple of weeks later. So I think maybe that attributes to her being like overprotective. So my sister, she could actually go out and do shit. Me, I was in prison. Right. So
yeah, that's how it be.
That's just.
But yeah, I didn't know. Yeah. I didn't know Troy and them lived in that neighborhood. It was like okay, shit, all right. Trina and Troy.
You never see my messages on the window saying,
look, he done cut SOS in the grass and we ain't paid no attention.
Open the cellar door and let me out.
Yeah. No, but I mean, it's just the way it was. I mean, I used to be really pissed off about it then, but still at the end of the day, going off to college and doing all that stuff, I still had my time to have fun and do all that stuff. So it would have been nice to do more stuff in high school, I guess. But still, I'm just glad I ended up, going away for college versus just like being there for college. That would have still sucked.
Yeah.
If I would have been in college, I probably would have been still staying at the damn house.
Right.
No, because it's funny though, for real, I tell people that I was basically in prison until I was like 19 years old, and people don't believe me.
Well, you got
right. No, that's true.
And you got somebody that can vouch. Yeah, I told you. I ain't lying. I didn't know about no kids in that house. I ain't lying. Shit. I thought it was Ether Car kids.
yeah. I mean, my mom and stuff. That was about it. We didn't even know he had grandchildren.
Yeah, I didn't know he had grandkids.
Until we just showed up one day. Hi. Yeah, we've been here. We've been here since birth.
Look, we thought y'all was grew in Mr. Carr's garden. Like, he done grew some kids.
No, but man, I remember, when I started working at Wendy's and stuff, started closing, sneaking out, telling my mom I was closing and shit at night, and then wouldn't be getting home like 2 or 3 o'clock in the mornings. I'd be hanging out with you guys or going to
right,
going to Elgin and all this shit. Man, that was exciting. That was an exciting time for me.
I bet, especially when you locked up like that.
Yeah. I mean, my mom would be like, "How are you working all these hours, but you ain't bringing home that much money?"
Mom,
I don't know.
They getting me for child support in the future. Just calm down.
Shit. In that case, I wish they would.
And I think, and with all, because I got to see y'all kind of grow up. I'm a little older, but like, I remember going to clubs and stuff with Darius, Terrence, and Derek, and they didn't drink. I mean. Then it's like they turn 21 and we get to kicking it and they drink more than me. I can't even hang with them. It's like, I mean, just watching the phases of the growth,
Yeah.
It was like, y'all came a long way and I'm proud of y'all. I'm going to say it on the show. I'm proud of y'all because we all could have ended up different. Brian, Ed, me, Troy, Darius, and even Black Mark, he could have been different too, I don't care. Mark blacker than all us.
He sure is.
Man, he gonna listen to the show. He's gonna bring a tear to his face. Thank you.
He is.
Thank you.
I'm telling y'all.
He's gonna hold the black fist up in the air.
I can listen to it. I'm like, man, everybody. You can't tell if they black, Puerto Rican, white, but they don't really sound that black. But Mark, man, that dude black. But he's not.
No, that's the funny thing too, because being raised in that area, I mean, shit, between all of us, how many? We probably had like about 3 or 4 black people graduated in each of our graduating classes when we got out of psych ward.
Yeah.
So it's attributed to growing up in that
Your environment.
and hear everybody else talk. Yeah. I mean, it's no different than if we moved down south as kids and we all of a sudden we'd have a southern accent all of a sudden.
You sound like J.D. Dixon.
I mean, oh, shit, J.D. Yeah, it's like messed up when you said his name. I could hear that southern shit too. I remember.
Yeah, I love that dude.
yeah, he was a good dude. Hello, I'm Troy Hill with the Star Chronicles Cowboys Talk podcast, sponsored by Anchor, the easiest way to make a podcast. Anchor gives you everything you need in one place, free, which you can use right from your phone or computer, with creation tools that allow you to record and edit to get your show sounding glorious. They'll even distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard everywhere, like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and many more. You can easily make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. So what you need to do is download the Anchor app or go to Anchor FM to get started. Did I mention it was free?
Man, I got this job. I'm sitting here every day. I come to work on time. And it seems like they don't even appreciate it. They even gave Joe a promotion. I've never gotten a promotion. I've been here for 5 years, man. Just slaving and just taking these orders and dealing with these irate and these crazy customers. I'm just sick of it, man. Oh, man. Here we go again. Here's another customer. Hello, this is Brian. Welcome to Taco Bell. How may I take your order?
Damn right you can take my order, motherfucker. This is Well Tech. I want 2 of those damn regular tacos that you got, but fix them up like Supreme Taco. I want the Supreme Taco, but I want to pay them with cheap fries. Sounds like you're a little bit disgruntled. Ever consider Well Tech, motherfuckers? Real job skills and trades. So put your ass to work.
Jobs and trades? What are you talking about?
You know, jobs and trades, motherfucker. Put your ass to work. Go ahead and join our 8-week program. Guaranteed after you get your 8-week program, you'll put your ass to work in 3 weeks. 97% job placement.
Oh, that sounds like that would be good. I mean, I need a job because I can't take these customers.
Well, shit, I understand, motherfucker, but this is what you need to do. You're not going to be hawking no more tacos anymore across damn town. Join our 5-week program. Gonna put your ass to work in 2 days, guaranteed. 75% job placement.
Well, where are you located?
Man, don't even worry about where the hell we're located. We're located everywhere. 32 campuses throughout the United States of America. Wow. We're accredited a fathom. Damn right it's a lot.
Well, that sounds like something I want to do. Well, how do I get a hold of you?
Yeah, so let me go ahead and complete my order, and I'll pull around there in a second. Second, I want 1 ball of Dr. Pepper, but could you put it in a large glass for the small fries?
I sure could, sir. I'll be more than happy to do that for you.
See, you started thinking using your damn noodles. We have a 5-point plan with each 2 of those points is highly effective. And putting your ass to work. You should try 7 of our 5 plans that we have. And I know that might not make sense, but it's simple math, motherfuckers. Don't question me.
5 or 7 point plan.
There's a 10% chance of that. 62% job placement.
Well, first you said it was like 93, and now you're saying it's 62. I mean, what is it?
Simple math, motherfucker. I don't like to repeat myself. There's a 7-point plan, 3 of the parts plan is highly effective. You join our 17-week program, put your ass to work in 1 week, 97% job placement.
Well, how do I know if I'm smart enough to be able to be in the program?
Have you listened to every word I've said, motherfucker?
Yeah, I heard it, but it just seems like it's
Specific? That means you're smart enough. Let me go ahead and pull on over and I'll give you the information for Well Tech USA. Well Tech USA. Get a job and you'll get paid. The women and laid. Well, Tech, what you waiting for, motherfucker?
My God, that's Troy Hill.
Witness an empty space, filled with thousands of screaming people. A man both nowhere and everywhere at the same time. Answers are new questions. The unthinkable is the expected. When truth is not the truth, what dimension are you even in?
You know all there is to know about fighting, so there's no sense us going down that same old road again. To beat this guy, you need speed. You don't have it. And your knees can't take the pounding, so hard running is out. And you got arthritis in your neck, and you've got calcium deposits on most of your joints, so sparring is out. I had that problem. So what we'll be calling on is good old-fashioned blunt force trauma, horsepower, heavy-duty cast iron, pile-driving punches that will have to hurt so much they'll rattle his ancestors. Every time you hit him with his shot, it's got to feel like he tried kissing the express train. Yeah, let's start building some hurting bombs.
My God, that's Troy Hill.
Just show your face, broad daylight. I'm telling you on how I feel. Gonna catch your mind. Don't you dare jump on, get on me. Alright, I'm giving you on count three. Just show your stuff or let it be. I'm telling you, just watch your mouth. I know your game, what you're about. When they say it's stifling, and to me this really true. But my friend, you have seen nothing. There's a way to argue through because I'm bad. I'm bad. Jump on. You know I'm bad. I'm bad. You know it. You know I'm bad. I'm bad. Jump on. You know. And the whole world has to answer right now just to tell you once again.
My God, that's Troy Hill.
All you got to do is walk away and pass me by. Don't acknowledge my smile when I try to say hello to you. Yeah. And all you got to do is not answer my call when I'm trying to get through. Keep me wondering why. When all I can do is sigh. I just wanna touch and kiss, and I wish that you could be with a girl. Tonight you give me, 'cause you give me butterflies inside.
My God, that's Troy Hill.
Sorry, old sport, I thought you knew.
Chronics.
Nah, it was some good times.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, we're about out of time this evening. So I'd like to thank each and every one of you for tuning in to the Knights at the Sound Table. Please support the show. Go ahead and visit us on our IG page at Knights _@_. You know, it's just the word spelled out with the underscores between them. Go ahead and give us a follow on that. Follow us on our Facebook page. We'll be constantly updating. You have a question about the show, or you have a question you would like to have addressed on the show, go ahead and give us that question. We'll be glad to address it and call you out by name about what's wrong with you. But on behalf of myself and my people, we're going to call it a night. So would you guys like to say goodbye to the people?
Good night, everybody.
Yeah, goodbye. Good night.
Feliz Navidad.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Feliz Navidad. Navidad.
And you got Michael McDonald singing.
Yeah. What you want to say now, Michael McDonald? I don't know the words to the song.
I'm dead.
Ron Isley, Michael McDonald.
Hey, that's our new skit.
Hold on. You know who you got to bring in the mix though? You got to bring Eddie Grant.
What was Eddie Grant?
Eddie Grant. Don't you remember?
Hey, you gotta rock down to it.
Oh,
good God.
Up to the street.
Watch that video because Eddie Grant.
Yeah, the song just starts crazy. It's like
Yeah, that was.
He was riding a motorcycle through the streets and stuff.
I'm gonna watch that right now. What's his name? Eddie Grant.
Hey!
Eddie Grant, right?
We're going
Electric
to rock
Avenue.
down to Electric Avenue.
But then you
Going to take your
remember
higher.
when Eddie Murphy made fun of him on Saturday Night Live and stuff?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, the dude that hit the biggest lick though was old boy who made "Don't Worry, Be Happy," man. He was just going.
Bobby McFerrin.
Yeah, Bobby McFerrin. He made millions off of that, man.
That dude looked so hungry though. He made some money, man.
Well, even
Pharrell turned into the modern day Bobby McFerrin with that damn hat.
Hey, but that song's so catchy, man.
Pharrell put out.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
That song's so catchy.
Ain't nobody happy like that, man. That's just too happy. You know.
I don't know. I could do it if I got a check, Brian. If they,
why you couldn't be happy? You should be
Bobby
happy.
McFerrin still living off of that.
Man, shit, Brian, you should be happy right now. You got an unlimited supply of road.
Hey man,
you ain't never gonna go
hungry. Monkeys to do my job.
Hey, remember? Hey Darius, remember? Dude came in security finance and was like, "Would you like to buy a bag of meat?"
Yeah, he was gonna sell us some meat, and it was black. Like I was like, "What's wrong with your meat, bro?"
He was the butcher.
He opened up his
In a
coat.
box,
You remember that?
man.
He opened the coat up.
What size bag of meat would you like?
Man, I was like, don't put that on my desk. Don't put that on my desk.
Like the dude from Good Times.
Yeah, man, pretty much. Yeah,
but
it was bad.
y'all remember Big G bought that stuff too.
Yeah, Gore. This good meat. I'm like, dude, you gonna get toe made for it.
Yeah.
And the class.
Hey, Gorn used to be drinking that spoiled milk and stuff, man.
Oh,
Talking about how good it was.
Stinking and stuff, man. And some of his food he warmed up smelled like it was a dead body. He'd be like, bro, what's up, man?
They had different seasonings. Yugoslavian seasoning was different.
I used to take Gorn. You taking out the garbage, man. You taking the trash.
I had one quick question before we go, because I asked a question on the board. I just wanted you guys' opinion about it, because I always see like random people passing away or whatever, and they're posting pictures of the person that passed away, like in the coffin, or like they might be on their deathbed or whatever the case may be. Is that acceptable to post that shit on social media?
Man, that shit's
I don't think so.
I don't agree with it. I mean, I don't agree with it.
Yeah, it's wild.
I mean, that's.
Hey, man, did y'all see what I said?
To me, that's kind of disrespectful.
Yeah,
I mean, if you post a picture of me dead in my coffin, don't you know I'm gonna haunt your ass for the rest of your life?
Man, it'd be real creepy though, because they have them sitting up in these caskets. I went to a church, man, and a bishop had passed, man, and he was sitting up in there, and I mean, they was all snapping pictures and doing videos. I'm like, come on, this is creepy.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't get people like that, man. They got wax museums for like that. Can't you just wait if it's like somebody famous? You can go to the wax museum at Ripley's 3 weeks later. They got Michael Jackson.
I was like, why y'all You think somebody brought Michael Jackson's corpse?
Well, shit, man. I don't get it, man. I think that's like the most disrespectful thing you can do.
Right.
That's the last thing I want to happen is to pass away and all of a sudden my picture's all over damn Facebook and me in a damn coffin.
Yeah, it ain't right.
Yeah, just plant me as a tree pod. Shit, I don't want no funeral. Just throw me in the ground. Let me grow as a tree.
Well, if I jumped off a bridge, just put a marker on the bridge. You know what I mean? Be like, hey. He jumped off.
Hey, real talk. These funerals be costing a lot.
Brian,
some of these.
Brian, this is the fifth time you done mentioned jumping off a bridge. We gotta do it well.
Gotta do some kind of intervention. I think y'all need that trip up here before March.
It's hard out here for a player. We do need to get together though, man. We definitely need to go to each city and
I think that should be something we should plan out. Reunions at each city.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit to do in Dallas.
Yeah, and I was in Atlanta back in July.
Oh, okay.
I'll actually be back down there.
Okay, let me know. Yeah,
I'll be over by Douglasville and Doraville.
That's where I'm at. I'm in Powder Springs. I'm right next to Douglasville.
Okay, all right.
Yep.
Oh man,
that's why I usually get my room.
Yeah, it's nice down here, man.
They got a nice little mall over there in Douglasville.
Yeah, yep. What is it? Arbor Place.
Yeah, it's a nice little mall over there.
Yeah, man. But I'll show you a lot of spots, man. I done made my way through here. I done been down here almost 8 years now. So.
Yeah. Oh, I done been there. I done been to Magic City. I done been to Club 112. I done been to Atlanta.
Yeah.
I done did Atlanta.
Yeah.
Black brown, black on.
Is it true what they say about Atlanta with his kind of crazy in some sorts?
What you mean?
What do you mean?
Talking about people living double lives?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
A lot of undercover, man. A lot of undercover
out here, man.
They ain't even undercover no more.
Nah. But you know, man, this is a place where people come to be free, man. So I just as long as they ain't bothering me, man, people can live their life.
Right.
That's the way I look at it too.
And Atlanta is like a no judgment zone because you gonna see a little bit of everything down there.
Yeah, but I mean, I understand it's free and you can do whatever the hell you want to do. But shit, you can drive your car with your feet if you wanted to. Doesn't make it a good idea. But
yeah.
Didn't want to take it.
So that's why I was saying earlier, name changes. If this go big, my name is Aknan out here.
I'm Black Rhino.
Hey, that's a good idea though, Lee. You telling the truth, man. That's real spit.
I'm telling y'all.
Spit.
Hey, we got to do real quick though. Troy is Lee got to say the intro.
Oh yeah. Okay, Lee, I want you to say who you are, or whatever name you decide to change it to, and you're listening to the Nights at the Sound Table. So anytime you want to say it.
Hey, this is Lee Bolton, and you're listening to the Nights at the Sound Table.
See there, it only took them one take. So we've had other shows. We've had other times. We've had other times.
Hey, Lee, you see how they do me, man?
He said, "Don't start."
Trying to kill my quarterback.
I had my Metamucil a little earlier, so my mind was a little clear.
No, he was on Nights on the side.
I remember that.
Yeah,
it's gold. Everybody talking about it. It's gold.
Nights behind it.
He said, "Martin Knights on the sound table."
Hey, ED, man. Hey,
Brian.
You know I was sneaking at work. Oh
yeah. You was.
Nah, you ain't got that much time, man. You ain't got that much time. You got to get it in, bro. It was gonna be whatever, so we can get it rolling.
Right.
Yeah, I remember when Darius first told me about the idea. I was like, "That's a good idea, man." Mainly because
we do the YouTube.
I don't get to see none of y'all. I get to see D, but I ain't seen Ed since Rocket Sports.
Man, that's probably a long time. Yep.
Brian around the same. He might have been at varsity or something, but it's been a while.
Yeah.
Troy, last time I saw him, we was at the Vegas. That's why we got to go back.
Wait, the Vegas is still open?
Yeah.
I think so.
Hey.
Them girls was letting them supply their debit cards in the crack of their butt.
I just heard Arthur Nigarelli in the background and stuff. Who was that?
Huh?
Who was black? I just heard Arthur Nigarelli in the background. Who was Black Fonzie back there?
That was me. I'll be that man.
Black Fonzie.
I'll miss hanging out.
Hey man, remember how tough we thought Fonzie was tough back in the days, man.
I did too. I thought you could beat up everybody.
Well, shit, anything that's broke, all you gotta do is hit it and it starts working again.
Right. Jukeboxes, vending machines. I'm like, okay.
Sticking up his thumb, going, "Hey."
I know.
I was fine to Fonzie because I'm a little short dude too, so we was.
Fonzie was way shorter than you, though, Lee.
Yeah, he is.
Fonzie real short.
Little as fucking shit, man.
He used to pop his collars, man. You could tell that dude nothing.
But listen,
do you see him now?
Wearing a white tee.
But check it out. When we was hanging out, you 6'3", Terrence tall, Derek tall, then you got Lee. I couldn't even say I'm 6 feet. Shit, 6'3", 6'4".
I was somewhere in between you and them.
Yeah. I'm 5'9.5". Yeah. If I wear some Timbs, I'm 5'10".
Oh shit!
All right, fellas.
He'd start pumping WellTech USA up.
What the fuck is WellTech USA?
Nobody would know. See what I'm talking about?
Shit,
that's what makes it great.
95% job placement. What are you sitting there talking about? WellTech USA. You want to fucking work? You want to have a goddamn job? Join that program. 4 to 6 week program. You'll be working in 3 days after. 75% job placement.
So it's a job placement firm or.
It's simple math, motherfucker.
Damn, it's whatever type of placement you want. Job placement, education. We do everything here at WellTech USA.
How many percent get placed at the job now?
What's that?
What's the job placement percentage again?
73% job placement. Just join our program. Join our 7-week program. You'll be put to work 1 week after, guaranteed. 68% job placement.
I was hoping for 50.
75% job placement and 10% of that. You never know. The numbers are always changing. Because it's simple math, motherfucker. We calculate our numbers every minute, every
hour. We got to describe the kind of classes you take at WellTech.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
There's gonna be empty classes, so they ain't gonna make no sense. You know, like
join our class in job skills. Take our job skills training class, our 7-week program. Guaranteed 2 days, we'll find you a new job.
You be a fucking intern.
Oh man.
Make the big bucks in internship. Join our 8-week program. You'll be working in 2 weeks guaranteed. 52% job placement. Can't beat that mistake.
And he started off in the 90s, but then
right.
93% job placement.
Oh shit!
Wow. USA.
What he said that Sarah McLachlan. It was like you scared ass animal. Cause I'll be feeling that shit.
He said yeah, with pencil in his forehead and shit.
He be crying. You be like, damn. Why you gotta shake like that shit?
No, it's fucked up because when me and Darius did it, I was like, man, this is only gonna take 10 minutes. I just need you to say this shit. There's a couple other things. I'm just gonna be screaming shit in the damn background.
That's funny.
Put it all together. I mean, that's.
Yeah, we gonna make up a whole fake university, man. And we get people buying WellTech shirts.
For it and everything.
I must have had a good time because usually, and Darius will tell you, I'll be out on Saturday with them at about 10:30. I'm ready to go to sleep.
I'll be at the club sleep shit.
I'll be ready to be like, man, I didn't realize I was this motherfucking old. Shit. I'm tired as a motherfucker.